Hey all, welcome back to Sonic Adventure. Last time we started the game, went through the first real level of the game. Today we're going to be starting on the Mystic Ruins and a whole other level. So, Mystic Ruins is a really nice looking place, I feel anyway. Got some nice use of color. Grass looks really nice to me. I don't know, just this place looks nice in general. It's probably my favorite hub world in the game. Except for like one part later on that we'll see, which is kind of annoying to navigate, but you know, other than that, I like this place a lot. It's very comfy, if you get what I mean. Anyway, all we can really do right now as far as what we're intended to be able to do is just like go over that platform and initiate a cutscene, but I'm gonna be oh.
If it isn't Sonic!
Well, guess I'm not gonna be sneaky.
It's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans! And now, I'm gonna put them to work!
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds! Better not interfere! Or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force! The hard way!
So here we have our second boss, and much like the first, he is not exactly challenging. This is how I fight this guy. Usually I don't run into his missiles, but even if I do, it's pretty easy to just pick up some
All
rings.
systems, full power!
Yeah. This fight is not hard in the slightest.
All systems, full power! He's not gonna get away with this!
Something kind of cool about this fight, and by cool I mean just kind of weird, but interesting to know about if you're like me and like knowing useless shit about video games. After you beat this guy, or this boss that is, you can actually still get hit by his thing, and you can actually die from that.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I'm not gonna demonstrate that because that would just be a waste of time, but you can totally do that if you so desire.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos! Time to eat!
Chaos? Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted! His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald! With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible! And work for me! Together, we'll destroy Station Square! And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all! Come on, Chaos! Let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Well, that was fun. So what I was trying to do was, like, weirdly enough, that cutscene has a fairly generous spawn box. You're supposed to spawn it by, like, just walking up. Hang on. Where's the... Here. By walking up the stairs here. Give me a second. There we go. Right, but yeah, you're supposed to spawn that cutscene and the boss that ensues after it by just walking up those stairs. But it has a fairly generous spawn box, I guess, because they realized you could totally do this and, like, skip ahead past it. And what I was trying to do was, like, avoid that spawn box, because it doesn't reach about here. And what you could do... Whoa! Thank you. What you could do after that is you could, like, either go up here or you could, like, jump down here. Either way, you can do that, spin dash and then jump, and you get yourself another emblem. So here we have the Windstone. There's like 2 of these kinds of stone keys in the game. There's one for this one, and there's one for the level after the next. Each of these just basically lets you into the level in some way. For this one, I think the idea here is that once you place it in there, the wind here gets stronger. Like, just strong enough to let you reach second level of game, which is Windy Valley. So, this is a pretty cool level, even if the first part of the level is the only part that really has any proper, like, challenge in it. And even then, it's still not particularly challenging, but it's a cool level. The last 2/3 of the level are just, like, basically a big set piece, but it's cool. I like it a lot. And by a lot, I mean kind of. Fun story about this one. This was actually like a completely different level originally. I just got like completely overhauled. I mean, stuff like that always happens in game development, but this one's like the most known case for this game. Yeah.
Head straight up. You should be able to get out of the tornado.
Alright, full level.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3.
I remember this windmill being cool as shit when I was a kid, but as an adult, I kind of realize it's kind of just weird and not that fun. It's cool as a set piece, but eh. But suddenly, we get into a realm of arbitrary architecture. And also, weird-ass shortcuts that... Oh, hold on. Arbitrary shortcuts that make the camera freak out, I guess. I was trying to just say arbitrary shortcuts that basically make this level... This part of the game is really fun to just, like, go through as fast as possible. And this is also a part they use for Tails' first level, and it's hilarious, because Tails can fly. You can just, like, skip over pretty much the entire level doing that. Yeah, get that checkpoint just in case I screw up this skip. There's not really any point to doing... Whoa! Not really any point to doing the skips. It's just fun. Which is why I'm doing them. Oh, hang on. I think after this, yeah, we are done with the level now. Quick little gem box here, if you want to get yourself an extra life.
Yes! Not bad.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Alright, so, how long have we been going for? 11 minutes? I can probably do a little bit more in Station Square, actually. I want to try to keep these, like, around 15 minutes if I can. So I got some stuff to do before we can head on into the next level. So I'm gonna, real quick, clear that up. First things first, right on over here, we have a special emblem. Just kind of laying here in a burger joint. I can't look at the bergs. This is a crime. I still can't look at the bergs. Wow. We can, however, pick up this man. Leave. Alright, so one more thing we can do real quick. We'll go over here, into the sewers. Be fine. Well, sewer. Over here, we're gonna have our first upgrade.
Now you've got light speed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
So, this is the light speed dash. I feel like this has become a more iconic part of Sonic's arsenal since then, but it's kind of clunky in this first instance, and you're not going to want to use it that often. I don't know. I don't use it in this game most of the time, unless I, like, have to. Just because it takes some time to charge. But, was that one more thing real quick? Hey, there's an egg over here. What does this egg do? Well, I guess it weighs down the switch if it lets us leave. This rock over here is going to function as... having fun there. It's going to function as a replacement for this egg. So, what does this egg do? Well, let's head back to a certain special place and find out. So, after here. And through this escalator. Elevator. I can't talk. What's this? This is the Chow Garden. And this egg is a Chow egg. I haven't done anything with the Chow Garden in this file yet. I don't know if I will, honestly, because the Chow Garden in Adventure 1's kind of basic compared to the Chow Garden from Adventure 2. But I'll probably, like, at least show off what this is all about later on. For now, it's not really anything worth caring about.
This is the Chow Garden. If you bring the eggs you find all over the world, a Chow will be born.
Looks like they actually ported the Dreamcast layout back. Huh. Yeah, when I last played this mod, it was like they still had the GameCube Chow Gardens, so that's nice. Yeah, that will become apparent later, I guess. That said, there's still one more thing I want to do before we end off. And it's going to make using this thing a little more bearable. Is there a second upgrade? A bracelet that somehow
This
makes
is
the
the crystal
lightspeed
ring.
dash charge
This reduces the
faster?
time needed to store power for the lightspeed dash.
Not entirely sure how that works, but oh well. With that, Ground Over Bear is our next level. How do we get in? Oh, with the power of the lightspeed dash, of course. So, once we head in there, we will be in the third level of game. But I think this is enough for today. So, see y'all next time as we head into Casinopolis. Later, everybody.